Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is your Screenwriter's Rant on Stone Cold Fox. A movie about a stone cold fox who hooks up with a drug dealer and gets herself in trouble, and then has to kick everybody's ass in order to fix everything. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 18. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Don't forget, book 19 dropping very soon. So, this movie is trying to capture like a late 70s, early 80s aesthetic, and it kind of feels fake. Kind of feels forced. Doesn't really ring all that true to me as a guy who lived through that era. Part of the problem is, this is supposed to be an action thing, right? So let's break down the 3 acts. The first act, Stone Cold Fox here falls in love with Kristen Ritter, who's a drug dealer, and hooks up with her, and then finds out she buried a bunch of money. Decides to rob her, and successfully does, but now everybody's after her, including Kiefer Sutherland, who is the drug dealer's cop on the payroll. So he robs drug dealers. He works for Goldie, the drug dealer. So when she decides to rob Goldie, the cop is turned on her. Then they kidnap her little sister to get the money back. And now Stone Cold Fox recruits her friends to fight the bad guys. So the second act, after her sister's kidnapped, she recruits her friends. They have an 80s training montage. And then they go after Kiefer Sutherland and Goldie. And they fight them. And I assume they win. But problem is this. You see this bad guy? You see how big his arms are? You see how strong he looks? This is Fox. She's flying through the air to kick him. You see how skinny her legs are? She's good looking. But she doesn't look like she could take this guy if you gave her, a week. A week and a baseball bat, she couldn't take this guy. It just doesn't ring true. You keep having these skinny women fight these stuntmen and throw them around like they're rag dolls. It doesn't scan, in my view. It's not even that the story's that bad. It's the story's for a male protagonist. A female protagonist falls in love with a drug dealer and makes a bunch of stupid decisions. Is that possible? Sure. A male protagonist falls in love with a hot drug dealer and does a bunch of stupid things. Oh, that's 100% possible. That's like more than 50% of the male population who are single. And some who aren't. So, who do you put in that role? Well, typically you would put a male in that role. You're only going to put a female in that role because, you get something out of it. You're not getting anything out of this. You're actually losing in this. Because the female protagonist isn't as effective. She's not as believable. Look at her. They didn't even get a jacket that would fit her. That jacket looks like a size too big. I feel like the stuntmen in this movie, if they punched me, I'd probably have to go to the hospital. If this actress kicked me, I'd probably just push her over and take her money, I guess. You gotta cast accordingly. So, if you're gonna cast a female protagonist, maybe cast some skinnier guys for the drug dealers so at least they looks possible that she could beat them up. Or show us some moves that, oh wow, she could really, there's, like Gina Carano fought in the ring. Ronda Rousey fought in the ring. Their moves are gonna look good. A hot actress who took some fighting lessons. She might look competent enough, but you're going to make her the main action star in this thing where she goes to save her sister? It's not really going to scan. If you do it with a guy, like if Scott Adkins was leading this, oh yeah. Yeah, that would work, at least for his moves. I don't know about his acting, but his moves would work. Even if you just got a comedian who was kind of muscly, like Matt Rife. Yeah, I could see Matt Rife playing a guy who shacked up with some hot drug dealer and then got himself in a lot of trouble. This, it's possible, but I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't have to watch this movie. The 80s aesthetic does you absolutely nothing. In fact, that alienates more of the audience because, there are fewer and fewer of us that remember a time before cell phones and the internet. This is that time. I remember it. So is the movie aimed at me? Because swing and a miss. You would have had to put this chick in the tightest of clothes for every shot. You're just not doing that. That was the 80s, man. The 80s, early 80s, oh my God, some of the movies. They would find the sheerest outfits for these girls. It would be like a summer camp, slasher movie. Nobody had a bra on. If you're not going to do that, what are we doing here? What is this? Oh, I saw a bunch of 80s movies. Now I'm going to do an 80s movie. Yeah, should talk to somebody who lived in the 80s, I guess. Doesn't feel like you did. It just rings a little hollow. I mean, Kiefer Sutherland's fine. Kristen Ritter's okay. The rest of the cast, not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. The name's solid. Stone Cold Fox. Really more of a 70s thing. But, yeah, here it is. In 1986, the defiant Fox breaks out of an abusive commune in search of her family. But when the Queen Pin kidnaps her little sister and sends a crooked cop after her, Fox has no choice but to infiltrate the very place she escaped. Well, that didn't look like the trailer I saw. It looks like she robbed the drug dealer. And what's an abusive commune? Like, I know what a commune is. Was it a cult? And what does that have to do with Kristen Ritter? Did she run the commune? Not sure here. Sophie Tabet is the director. Written by Jonathan Craven and Julia Roth and Sophie Tabet. All right, let's see Sophie Tabet's credits. The Lonely Whale, Croque Monsieur, Red Wagon, Stone Cold Fox. This appears to be her first feature-length film. Yeah. Yeah, not feeling it. Not enough. Not enough. Let's check in with the writers. Jonathan Craven. Now he's got quite a few credits as a producer. As a writer, he has 4. The Hills Have Eyes 2, Mind Ripper, and Nightmare Cafe. Okay. Guess something. Julie Roth. Got a bunch of acting credits. Writing credits, Stone Cold Fox, and 1 short to her name. So, yeah, I mean, is there anybody with a track record left in Hollywood? I mean, I'm 59. I had an okay track record. I mean, I'd have more if you guys would hire me. But, yeah, these guys, I don't really see this here. Feels like you watched a bunch of 80s movies and then tried to replicate it. I think you needed an older guy on this deal. You should talk to Kiefer. He's getting up there. He's almost my age. How old is he? How old is Kiefer? Let's see. He is 66. He's my age. Yeah, you should talk to Kiefer. He remembers. He remembers. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Check me out tomorrow at the Glasstown Plaza in Millville, New Jersey from 6 to 9 for the event there. Then Saturday and Sunday at Cranberry Fest, 9 to 4, all weekend, baby. It's Pineys Central. Hope to see you in Chatsworth. We'll see you tomorrow.